It's just the maintaining stuff that doesn't necessarily make it into a stream or make it into an episode. If you're new here, welcome. We have a Conquering Kerbal Space Program series, not live on the channel, but we have a Conquering Kerbal Space Program series going on Hot Tips. It's been going on for over a year. It's has pretty slow updates. I'm gonna work on that in the future. I just finished and wrapped up XCOM, so I don't have that series going on anymore, and that's gonna give me more time for KSP and things like that. So we should start seeing more KSP series episodes coming out soon. So yeah, if you're new here, welcome. Consider joining the Discord, link in the description down below. It's free. It's where the primary means of communicating with me on a regular basis. It's the primary central hub of where a community around this channel is born and is existing. So link in the description there, and you can join the Discord. It's completely free. It's awesome. So today, what I want to do is we have a missing tank, right? I didn't send up the... all these tanks, we just launched all these tanks up here and got this here. We delivered this package, but unfortunately, we didn't get the refined, what is it called? Refined exotics. I don't have a refined exotics tank, so like I can drill the stuff. I can drill stuff for this, but I can't. Like I can't put the resources that I'm converting into anything because there's no container for it. So I have to go and do that. First one was closest. It's Italian. Calvini. I don't know. Pastaroni. I have no idea. I'm such a bad. I don't even know if that's racist necessarily, but it's okay. Just joking with you. I want to know what the delay is. I'm really interested. This is the first time I've done this low latency mode in a very long time, and I know they've improved it. Hey, you're playing right along. Mamma mia. This is the first live stream of yours that have been to keep up the good work. Okay, so the first one you've been to then, is that what you're saying? Cool. Indians Fan 100, welcome. Good to see you. Gemini Jets, hello. I don't know how to say your first name. I'm sorry. Ibrahim, thank you for joining me. Gamecom. If you're hi, forgot the hi part. If you're new here or if you've never chatted with me before, you never hung out with me before in these live streams, just drop in the chat and say hi. It's really great. And consider subscribing if you're not already. We have lots of cool things that come out on the channel all the time. Like tomorrow night, we always do a Friday night live stream. It's Fun Fridays. Tomorrow we're gonna finish Portal, hopefully. I wanna finish Portal 2. All right, so the first thing I want to do, I think, is I want to recalibrate these drills because I need them to pull certain resources, and to do that, I probably want to get my cheat sheet out for this. So I need to get my cheat sheet out. Let's see. The someone, hi. Astroveg, hi, sup nerd. Delay has to be about 10 seconds if you saw Simon's message that quickly. You know what? I want to test it. I want to test to see what the delay is. So how about we do this? Douglas, you're a new subscriber. I've been to a stream or two. I tend to be a lurker. Well, I'm all right with lurkers, right? I have nothing against lurkers, but you're way more interesting if you chat with me. Way more interesting. Hold on. Let me go to... No. I need to go to the GitHub for extraplanetary launch pads issues. I want to go to the GitHub for extraplanetary launch pads and get the cheat sheet here. I should have had this open already, but I didn't have it open. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Tracy McDaniels, welcome to the stream. I know you've been here a while. I saw your name way up there. I think I just forgot to mention you. Spyron says, Suzarka, how far can we go with brainstorming? Brainstorming, not brainstreaming. Yes, I finally get to a stream. Hello, Mr. Pineapple. Show my cheat sheet. I would love to show your cheat sheet. I can. It's a public cheat sheet. I didn't make it. It's just I just have to get to it, and I'm actually, for some reason, not getting to it right now, and I feel terrible about that. Let me get to it. Extraplanetary launch pads, please. Yeah, those are the parts. I'd like to know the conversions and the resources and things like that. Why is this so hard to find? I don't understand. Like, you'd think you'd be able to... There it is. Like I'm sitting here typing MKS resources. Doesn't show up. MKS resource cheat sheet. Doesn't show up. MKS flowchart. Doesn't show up. Like, what? Finally got it, though. Okay. So there's my cheat sheet. Okay, so now I can put this over here. I'll put this right here. So I want to know which drills go where, right? Now, I have to know which drills are going to drill certain resources. We have to know that. So let's get the... Do I have that little... Where's that stupid little rover? Did I already I already deconstructed it, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm pretty sure that the ore is over here, right? Wasn't that how it was? How it was? The ore is over here, and then... Yeah, I think that's how it was. Let's get John E out. How much life support you guys have? 68 days. Hey, that's looking better. I like that. Good. EVA. All right, John E, who's also in the comments. In case you guys, if you guys are new here, I put you guys in the game. So, like, the Kerbals are named after viewers who decided to submit themselves for a certain name for a Kerbal as well as for a certain job. And so that's what this guy is. This is John E. He's an engineer. The drunken NN wants me to show my cheat sheet. I'd have to show you my desktop for that, and I'm not sure I'm not sure I'm in the mental mode to like go ahead and switch things in here. So I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I feel so bad about that. Like Mirik Nice. Can I just call you Nice? Is that good, or Nis? I don't know. I didn't put you, and yeah, you know what? You guys wouldn't believe this. I have 170 something entries to get Kerbals into the game. I can't put everybody in. There's so many people that want to be in. I can't put everyone in. So I might get to you eventually. If I don't, I'm really sorry. Maybe you'll be in the next series. I'll try to like incorporate new names the next time I do Kerbal Space Program. And the next time we do it, it's going to be really fun because the next time we do it, the next series I have planned, Realism Overhaul, baby. Oh, yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, let's go. This drill needs to be converted. Right now it's pulling dirt. Really? I set this up for dirt? Maybe this is where the resources were. I don't remember. That sucks. I need to remember where these resources were. We're going to have to look back at the... I might have to look back at an old episode to see which side. I don't want to mess this up and put the wrong drill on the wrong side, you know? That'd be a bad deal. Because I forget. And I don't have that stupid drill with... I don't have that, that little rover with me anymore. That little probe. I think I deconstructed it like a dumbass. So let me look back really quick at an old episode and see if I can figure out where this is. Let me see. You love watching me play KSP. I appreciate that. Thank you. I wish I was actually playing KSP, not more than just talking about it while looking at windows in my stuff here. But I need to know which side these drills go on. And I was gonna look at it before I started the stream, but then I got a call, and I had to take that call. Conquering KSP exports. This might be loud in your ears. I might have to like act really quickly to shut this down. Maybe it's right... I think it's this episode? What episode was it that we did this? Was it 89? Let's look at the playlist. Look at the playlist. Where is the playlist? Playlist. There it is. 92 episodes in. Where do I see myself in a year? Man, it's so hard to tell. I think it's this. I think it's this. I think this is... It's all the way. Hell yeah, we're back. Ground resource base part 1. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's 86. Hold on. All right, good. You guys can't hear it because it's coming through my It's coming through my speakers. That's good. So if I look back in the episode, I want to see where the resources are here. Right here. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, this is the right episode. So the part that's closest to the hill, the part that's on the hill, that's the stuff that contains what? That's the stuff that contains ore. So the part that's on the hill contains ore. The greater flats. Wait, greater flats. Well, maybe not. Hang on. The lowlands. I think we were on the lowlands, weren't we? He's okay. The probe is currently sitting in the lowlands, so let's do this. I'm really sorry you guys can't see my display right now, but once I get this sorted out, once I see the resources, then I can start doing it on the base here. So the hills, the lowlands had hydrates. It had rare metals, exotic minerals, okay, good. It had metallic ore and ore. So basically anything with ore in the name goes in the lowlands. And probably exotic minerals as well. Yeah, I think that's probably it. And then the flats had what? Greater flats had a lot of the other stuff. Yeah. Okay, cool. So rare metals, exotic minerals, ore, metallic ore, and that's it. Okay. Let's put this window over here so I can reference it later. And we'll stick it down here. Okay. Okay, so this drill needs to be switched to ore. Right now it's dirt. No, right now it is ore. This one's ore. This one is silicates. And I'm going to switch this one to ore, I think. Only engineers can reconfigure modules. Well, like, what is he, then? He is an engineer, you silly game. He is an engineer. Look at this beautiful engineer. Do you see this? This means engineer, unless it doesn't. Does it not mean engineer? Maybe he's not an engineer. Wait, what class is he? I thought he was an engineer. Let's get in here really quick. Maybe that symbol doesn't mean engineer. Maybe it means something different. What are you? You are a technician. Oh. All right, who's my engineer then? Shane is my engineer. Oh, get out. Sorry. Sorry, John. You're just not right for the job. You gotta select the right person for the job. Shane, you're the right person for the job, buddy. Get over here. Okay, so what we want to do... I see myself in the Playboy Mansion. No. In a year? Do you mean like by YouTube, or do you mean like just like life in general? Because the goal for the end of 2017, my goal, which I don't think I'm going to meet it just because I'm just getting too busy with work, but my goal for the end of 2017 was 20K. Like I wanted to double in a year. And I want to double every year. That was my goal. If I exceed that, then awesome, but that's the goal, so... but I don't really care so much about subscribers. I care about people like you who are going to interact and talk and watch the videos, right? Because I have a lot of people who subscribe and they don't watch. And it's like, I don't understand why you're subscribed then. But so silicates needs to change to ore. Metallic ore. This is good, actually. This drill is almost good. The silicates. What's the supply of silicates in this area? This biome has... no, it has none. This biome has absolutely no silicates at all. So we'll change this to, I think, ore. We'll have 2 ore tanks, and this one will pull metallic ore as well. And then this one, hydrates is okay. We need to switch this to rare metals, and then this one's going to be the exotic ones. Exotic minerals. Where are you? Where are you? Right here. Boom. Okay, that's what those 2 drills are going to do. And these 2 drills in the back here should be in this new biome, right? Because we set this base up to where half the base is in one biome, half the base is in the other. Or half the module. So this one is already set to ore all the way around. Let's see how well this does. I want to see how well that actually pulls the ore. Get on up. And then the other one, we're going to make sure it's into like life support resources. So this one, come on over here. Come on over here. There we go. This one's getting gypsum. That's good. Minerals, good. Metallic ore needs to switch to... maybe silicates. I think silicates is a good thing. Yeah, I think we're going to need you to pull silicates. Okay. So these should be reconfigured the way they're going to work now. So now all I need to do is hook up the ore tank. Then I can test the ore drills and see how much they're actually pulling. And then we got to hook this up. In order to hook this up, I need to build a rover that's going to basically push it across the surface. I think that's my plan here, is to build... Like, this is a cool rover and all, but I made a mistake when I manufactured this. I manufactured the wrong version. So this is the version that cannot disconnect from the trailer. So you'll notice... Ugh, itchy noses, man. You'll notice that this is not connected with any type of docking port, right? It's not connected with any docking ports. So I can't actually disassemble it, or I cannot... disconnect. I think that's the word I'm looking for. This rover from this trailer. So I need to basically break down everything. And I'm not sure how to switch the root part of something. I think I was told how to do it, but I don't remember how to do it. I think I was told to take the drill and actually physically detach the two things so that there's two crafts, which is something I can do, but I think I need more Kerbals to do it. Which I can probably bring everybody outside, because if you have more Kerbals in the vicinity of your engineer, then it adds to like the total strength that the engineer can like pick up and stuff. So let's see, what are you guys saying here? By YouTube, where do I see myself in YouTube? Yeah, that's probably it. I'd like to double every year if I could, because that's pretty steady growth. I'm not a big fan of like. You guys probably can see this. I don't think I've done it very often. I might have tried it once or twice, but I don't do clickbait. Like I don't put out these stupid, insane videos where the people are like doing really stupid things and then it goes viral around the internet for some stupid reason. You know, dumbing down the world. I don't do that kind of stuff. But the trade-off, the downside of not doing that kind of stuff is that you don't grow very fast. But I'm hoping that the growth I do have are people who are genuinely interested in more than just that one video, right? So that's what the goal is, right? It's the goal is sort of like a steady growth with a community of people like you guys who like watching things instead of just hitting the subscribe button and then never coming back. When in doubt, add more boosters. Wouldn't it be great if all space agencies in real life combined to explore space better? Yeah, that will never happen though. There's too much politics in that. Profits got it. So would I rather stay a small YouTuber with dedicated fans or a big channel with a large fan base that don't watch as often? I don't think that's a very fair question. I think you could be a big YouTuber and still have a dedicated following. But I don't think the dedicated following, the percentage of people, right? Let's build something. I want to go build something to push this thing. I think the dedicated following that... Whoa, hang on. Go bring back. Where are you going? There you go. Bring it down. There you go. There's still ore over here, too, so I can still get ore here. But the highest concentration of it is over here. And so part of me wants to actually switch these two outside drills to purely ore and then have these two inside drills do other things. But right now, my pure ore drill is right here. I can switch it up later. It costs me resources to switch it, right? It uses material kits to switch it. So I don't want to switch it too often. But I have enough supply nearby to make it happen. Let's get Shane back inside so we don't have him outside. And we need to build some sort of a vehicle that can push that giant thing. And I'm not sure if I can do it. I'm not sure if I can do it, but not PewDiePie big. No one is ever going to be doing that. I'm also glad you don't do those top 10 videos. See, I don't have a problem with top 10 videos as long as they're produced genuinely and with originality. Like I might do, for example, like my top 10 favorite mods for KSP or something. That would be a personal video with my own personal opinions, with my own personal research, and you know, I would have some substance to share with people on what things are. It might have the opportunity to, you know, introduce people to new things that they'd never heard before. I'm okay with those things. It's when people are like, here's the top 10 best RPGs coming out in the year. It's like, really? Like, how do you know that? They're not out yet, you know? What you're really saying is, here's the top 10 things I keep hearing about as often as I hear about them. Like, I don't know. Those, they get more views, but I don't really do things. Like, I do things for views, sure. I think every YouTuber does, but I don't really consider, like, this one will get me more views than that one, so I should do that one instead. I don't do that. And I don't know. It's just, I just don't. All right, we need to build a rover that can push. It's hard to know exactly what I got to push, how to push it. Maybe, rather than one rover that pushes, we should use 2 rovers that lift. I want to try the pushing idea first, though. I'm just not sure how to start it. Probably will need... This might be big enough. This might be big enough. If I make... I've got this rough, really rough idea in my head, and it's probably not going to work like I think it will. But I want to give it a shot anyway. It needs to be very inexpensive, my materials too. So right now, this right here already cost me 120 material kits. So it needs to be very inexpensive. So what about if I use one of these front ends, like this inline cockpit? This uses 1600. Ouch. 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 No, I think we're going to go back to just having like a couple of wheels and a platform that pushes. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go with structural. Maybe we'll do a 2x2 here. How big are you compared to Kerbal's? You're not bad. Let's put you up here, though. If I was going to do this... Let's see. Well, don't have a top 10, though. Just say best mods for KSP or something. Okay, so basically you're saying just, like, don't put top 10 in the name of the video? Okay, I could do that. I could try that. But as far as the question of would I rather be a small YouTuber with a dedicated fans or a big channel with a large sub, I guess you have to define what small and big is. Like, would I rather stay at 10K? No, no. If I didn't have any prospects for growth, I wouldn't be doing YouTube. Like, I'm in this for the long haul for growth. But I don't do it like. The most ideal of all situations is that I have enough stable income within this platform to do it all the time, full time, like a lot of people do. I don't have that right now. I put maybe 15, maybe 10 hours a week, maybe, into YouTube right now. Not even. Like this week, not even. But, well, this week's different because I did a lot of XCOM this week. So, yeah, this week I did. How do I want to approach this? If I put a seat, where's the command seat? Is that here? Where's that little command seat at? I thought it was in here, but it doesn't look like it. I guess it's in pods. See, this is too big. I don't need something this big. I need something that's a lot smaller. Maybe we do one of these trusses instead. Maybe we do something like this instead. So if I put like a seat right here, it looks weird, but it doesn't have to look good, right? It just needs to work the way it's supposed to work. I just don't know if it's going to have enough power, so I probably will put a little rocket on the back of it too, just to give it some more power when I need to. The pushing power that I require. Let's do that right now, actually. Let's put like a fuel tank. Let's get like maybe this 200 tank. And then we'll stick a rocket engine on the back. It needs to be inexpensive. We're at 300 material kits right now. That's not bad. We're not going to have any fuel, though. So I'm going to have to build it and put fuel in it when I build it. It's going to have to be the way we play this. All right, cool. Am I happy with the channel and its success? So far, If I had to give 10 being like the most excited possible and 1 being incredibly disappointed, I think I would go with maybe 5. But a lot of it has to do with my time. That's all it is. A lot of it has to do with time. Don Key says, get on with it. Well, you know, you can watch or don't watch. I don't care. I do this I do this because I'm going to do it anyway, right? These brainstorming streams, if you see brainstorming in the title of the stream, you know that this is the type of stream it is. This is like, I'm playing around with ideas, I'm playing around with different things that I need to do, and the things I'm doing may not necessarily be incorporated in the episode, so whatever, you know? And if you're not into that kind of thing, then just don't watch a video that says brainstorming, I guess. That's all there is to it. I'm going to be doing it anyway, so I might as well turn the stream around, right? How about we... Ooh, actually, you know, this might work. If I can get it up high enough, which I can't really get it up high enough, but that might work. It's really heavy. But the idea is I want a big surface here that I can line up in the back, and then I can just push it towards the base. But I don't think I need something quite this big. I think we can probably just do it with a structural part. Because it's min-miss, so it's... like... I should be able to push it with enough force. I should be able to push it pretty easily. Maybe it's 2x2. Ah, like this. There we go. Yeah, like that, pretty much. Now the driver... Is my face cam flipped? I actually don't know if this is the default or if this is flipped. I don't know. I do it. I flip it back and forth so often that I'm actually not sure. I want to say that it's not flipped here and it would be flipped the other direction, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm interested to know the delay. Like if I let's see. Heck, I'm sure I could say a lot more, but I don't want to deal with YouTube talk too much. Take a break. I do a lot more. I do stuff on Twitch now, too. I'm trying to grow Twitch. Twitch has been fun so far, man. I can see great possibilities on Twitch, for sure. But I've been doing Twitch a lot more. I achieved I was granted, what do you call it, affiliate status with Twitch. So I have the ability to have, like, subscribers and stuff now. So I thought maybe I might do that more often. So I've been messing with that. Let me get, I think it's this engine. I just don't want it to cost a whole lot. This is too big. Maybe just a little one. What about the Beagle? I could probably get away with the Beagle. 1,200 material kits. Okay. That's not bad so far. So far, not bad. This might just work the way it is. I'm going to need a fairly wide base to this, though. So how about we... That's not going to be wide enough. Let's maybe we copy this piece and do this. And then put another one. Stick it on the back of here. We probably want to do it with this mode on so they're lined up exact. That and like that. This might work out okay. It might work out okay. Now I want this to be in a little bit though, so maybe something like that to match it up. Probably like that. Hey, G-Man, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome back. Good to see you. I just remember the green sheet being on the right. Well, let me see. This right here is my right arm. So if you're looking at the camera as a mirror, which is what cameras usually are, I don't know. I don't know if that's flipped or not. How long does the stream usually last? You need to go grab some lunch. Oh, I'll be here for a while. I'll probably be here till 2. So since you're not in Eastern time, most likely, I would say it's 12:45 right now. I plan to go to probably about 2. So you have time for lunch, maybe. These are going to be available afterwards too. So if you're interested in seeing this, even when it's not live, way less fun, but you know, It'll be there. I make them available anyway, so. How about we go landing gear? No, that's not what I want. I want wheels. Wheels. Bring me the wheel. Where is it? Oh, these categories. I thought for sure wheels would be with... What? Is there not? Am I just seeing things here? Or it's in rovers? Maybe it's in rovers. This is not big enough. I could probably get away with using a Malamute wheel. This would make my center of gravity really low, though, wouldn't it? I could probably get away with the Malamute wheel. The Malamute wheel has... Like, they have more power. This one has... You know, like, this, I think, is powerful enough to where we should use this instead. Yeah, that's weird. Can we get it to be... No? Not how I want this at all? Hello? Not even close, dude. What? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this way? I know you're not meant to go on this part. You want the Malamute rover, but the Malamute rover is way too freaking expensive for material kits, so you're gonna go on this way whether you like it or not. Sorry, you just are. Guess I'll attach it like this. It looks stupid because the way these parts are reskinned, there's actually like nothing to grab a hold of, but it does technically work as a connecting point. What I don't know of, though, is whether it's the right way around. This is the way I want it right here. So then I just need to connect this one. Like that. And you have to connect the Malamute parts. They don't do symmetry well. So you have to flip them over and do it manually. But as long as you have the parts lined up in symmetry that you're connecting it to, then it should all be no problem. Okay. So this is my little pushing rover, right? What I'm hoping it is. It's really low to the ground. It's got a good low base to it. Low center of gravity, if you will. And then we should be able to... It's really low, actually. I think it's actually too low. I think this is going to need to be moved up a little bit. Wait, how are you? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, never mind. We'll move these down then. One level. Like that. This one, same thing. There we go. This one, same thing. And then this one, same thing. There we go. Now we can clear the ground with that tank, yeah. And then just to make sure we do, how about we move these down as well? Let's move this down ever so slightly. Let's turn off the snapping mode here. Go down a little bit. And then let's turn on the grid so I can see what I'm doing here. And we'll put this down a little bit like that. And then we'll do the same thing with this part. Right about like this. A little bit too low, actually. Bring it up a little bit. I think that lines up. No, it's a little bit high. Just a tad bit lower. Just tiny movements. That will work. That'll work. Okay. So this little rover here will go ahead and just push. Basically, it's going to push those tanks, hopefully. Krios, welcome back. Clem's first, hi. How are you? Eastern Standard Time, says Jacob, yep. What are we doing here? Doing well, wasting away the workday. You know, I like this low latency. I'm going to say a word. I want somebody to say the word that I say, because that'll tell me how much. That'll give me an idea how low the latency is, because I have a feeling it's pretty low right now. So I'm gonna say the word bacon. So just type bacon so I can see how low the latency is. I just need just like one person to say it, basically. Hi, Kevin Hodges. Welcome. Wow. Okay, so our latency, guys, is about 9 seconds. That's pretty good. Damn it, you had one job. Bako. Our latency is pretty low. I didn't actually like count the seconds. I should have, but it feels like it's really quick, so I like this. We need to know who said it first. According to my feed, you did. And it takes 1 second to type, right? That's true. So it's pretty good latency. Let's call this the pushing rover. Mr. Push. I'm gonna call this Mr. Push because I can. And we're gonna have it built with fuel inside it. We have the command seat here. Now all we need is the energy, right, to store our things in. So we need like solar panels and stuff and batteries. So let's hook up electrical, and let's, it doesn't need that big of a battery. Probably this one here will do just fine. We could put this right on the top of this tank. No biggie. And then we can stick a couple of solar panels on top of it. How about we do like something like that? No, it looks pretty good. Doesn't it look like it's meant to be? I think it looks pretty sweet. And that will pull in the electric energy that it needs to keep stored. Something simple like that. It's going to cost us, let's see. It's going to cost us 1.6 thousand material kits and 111 specialized parts for that. It's not bad. I like it. Mr. Push. Save this. And let's go build it. Is there anything else I need before I build this, though? Got the wheels. They're in symmetry mode in the right direction. They can push pretty well. Got an engine here to help us push even harder if we need to. We got a command seat here. It'd be cool to have like a little window here. But I don't think it's necessary. Let's make sure this is on there right, though. Is this centered? I think it's centered. A little bit of space here. And we got, oh, not as much space on this side. So actually, I think probably need to go just a little bit this way with it. Maybe not. I think maybe I went a little bit too far. I think that right there is probably good enough. So the idea is we get a Kerbal into this seat, probably Kit or some pilot or whatever, and then we can push the tanks closer to the base. That's what I'm hoping we can do. So let's save this, and we'll go ahead back to the base now and try and build it. Morning, Charlie. Dabima, welcome. Good to see ya. The bad criticizer. I haven't heard one bad criticism. Well, you can criticize my English now. I haven't heard one bass. You really can criticize my English now. One bad criticism from you yet. Ugh. Rub my eyes here really quick. Ah, that's better. All right, map view. Let's go to ground base. You can't speak well. That is a pretty bad criticism. Now, does bad criticism mean that you criticize bad things, or does that mean that you're really bad at criticizing things? Because I think it means the latter, right? Isn't that the way your name is organized? I think that's what that means. G-Man is here. That means you don't have to do anything. Hi, Michael. Welcome to the stream. I took your advice, Michael. Well, I don't know if it was your advice. I was told that you guys were talking about having a new moderator or whatever, and so I said, well, Putin's already a moderator in Discord, so I've added him to the list on YouTube as well. If he ever shows up, he'll be here too. I might be open to one more. YouTube streams tend to have a fairly good amount of chatter, so I might be open to one more too. We'll see. All right, so we're going to need, I think, isn't there already a stake in the ground out this way? We already have a ground stake. It doesn't matter. If I put a ground stake back here, then it will get built back here. So let's grab, what's his face? Let's grab Shane again. Now Shane doesn't have the tools on him though, does he? Does John have the tools on him? No, he doesn't. Interesting. Okay, board. Who's got the tools? Who's got the tools? Something's going on with John's image right here. It's doing something funny. I'm not sure what that's all about. Let's see. Push this over. Push this over. Really? Where's my... Did they take the stupid hammer with them? Doesn't matter. I think I have extras. I hope I have extras. Go EVA, Shane. I'm pretty sure I have extras in this case thing over here. Yeah, I don't have your inventory. Let's open your inventory. Let's go this way. Up, 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 and away. I think I sent the hammer and stuff with the other guys when I sent them back to the base. But I have a spare hammer, so that's the important thing. Spare hammer, and I've got another stake to set in. So there we go. And, you know, let's take the CCR2 ports, and we'll take the wrench, or a wrench. Let's split this and take a wrench with us as well. Do we need anything else? No, I don't think so. Cool. Okay. Let's come up. So the first thing I'm going to do with... Oh, man, you are weighed down quite a bit with that inventory. You cannot fly very well at all. First thing, let's go ahead and hammer in the stake. You need to equip this. You should have a hammer in your hand now. And if I make a stake over here, let's just set it up right behind this thing. Why not? It's where we're going to be anyway. So if I take the stake and we attach the stake in the ground, like right here, let's say. That's my stake that we can build now. And if we rename this to, how about we name it to, yeah, you know what, BBQ. I like the BBQ thing that it keeps saying, so we'll name it BBQ. Then we'll go this way. We want to equip the wrench now. Come back over here. I want to hook up the ore tank. Or should I do that after I deconstruct? You know, I probably should do this after I deconstruct all this stuff. The thing is it going to let me do it? Is it going to let me deconstruct? I don't know. I don't know. By the way, I just woke up, so I have an excuse for being late. Yeah, you have... you've done a lot of stuff, Michael, so you go ahead and sleep. I cannot scrap this while there are child parts. Okay, so if I disassemble the front wheels... Probably shouldn't do the front wheels. Probably should have done all the middle ones before I did the edges, but it is what it is. We've disassembled the front wheels. If I go like this, let's take the solar panels, disassemble that. We get 50 units of material kits for that. 50 units of material kits for that. Shouldn't be any child parts here now, so can I disassemble it? Can only scrap parts without child parts. Okay, so this is the root part then? Is that what I'm seeing? Get this tank here. Not the wheels. I want to break down this whole vehicle and just leave nothing but the trailer. But I think it's because there's child parts here. So what if I don't want to hook this up until it's flat on the ground. So actually what we should do... Hold on. What we should do is land, get the construction started on that rover, and then... Okay, there we go. So let's switch to not the ore truck, or this, or this. Thank you. We should go with It says no sites found. Is it too far away? No, is it too far away? I think it's too far away. That's unfortunate. Where's Mr. Push? Here it is. Mr. Push requires... Yep, that's the right one. But there's no sites found. So I think that means that the BBQ stake is a little bit too far away from the base. So I need to make it closer. So let's go back over, detach, and bring it closer. We're going to need to re-equip the hammer eventually, so we'll do that. I think it might be like a couple of feet, or I guess since we're in Kerbal Space Program, a meter or two away, too far away. Because that's not that, it's not that unfar, or that's not that unfar. Yeah, I said that. I'm really awesome at English today. It's my favorite thing in the world right now. Sleep is for the weak. Insomnia plus video games equals no sleep ever. Yeah. I just don't sleep nearly as much as I should. I should sleep more than I do. Let's go with this. We want to attach it in the ground. Right, let's say here. Or here. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that's close enough. Let's test that theory. Going back to the base. Still says no sites found. Why? That doesn't make any sense. I built that there. Is it because of... Kit, where are you? Where's your current location right now? You're in logistics. That's where you need to be. Is it because the engineer? Is it because Shane is... Hold on. Let's put the tool back because I don't want to lose it. I think it might be because Shane's not in there. That doesn't seem right, though. I should be able to build something here. I guess we'll just put it closer. Put another stake closer. Let's get another one. Seems kind of odd. The Imperial system makes no sense whatsoever. Why make a mile 5,280 feet? So it's... Our Imperial system is actually the metric system converted to a strange thing. So like all of our Imperial units are based on metric units anyway. So I don't know why we don't just... Like when you redefine... If they were ever to redefine what a kilometer is... I guess they would be defining what a meter is, wouldn't they? If they would ever redefine what a meter is, it would change all of our units as well. Because all of ours are based on theirs. Which is... It's a really stupid conversion rate. I don't know why we chose to do it, but... It's a long time ago. I think we should all just go to metric and be done with it. But, you know, freedom. You gotta have that freedom, that sweet, juicy freedom, right? All right, let's go this way. Up. Let's put it right here. This is so close. So there's no reason why this is not close enough. Unless I'm not attaching it right. Maybe I'm not attaching the stakes right. I thought I was, but... Maybe that's how you do it. Maybe you don't attach it with KAS. Maybe you just attach it like this. But then can't I just run into it? And it would destroy it? Well, let's just check it out. Let's see. Ground base. Nope, there's the stake. We can totally see it. Okay. I was just attaching it wrong then. I don't want to attach it with a wrench. I need to attach it with the hammer. That makes total sense. Okay, I understand now. Cool. So this is where we want to build our rover, right there. So craft is already selected. Mr. Push, we have all the resources. Everything is fine. We should just hit build. And there it goes. It's building. Yay. It's got very slow productivity. But that will be dramatically improved once Shane gets back in the craft. But Shane's not going back in the craft right now. Shane has another job to do. And that is to not be weighed down. Excuse me, not be weighed down by his inventory. We're going to equip the wrench. And I want to also, I guess I want to go and get a drill, because I want to see if I can just disassemble. Let's go get a drill. Don't lose the drill. That's the rule. Do not lose the drill. No losing drills allowed. They're too expensive to get back. I have to, like, go and bring a whole nother rocket launch from Kerbin's surface just to give you a drill. So do not lose the drill. And let's go pick up the stake because this one's improperly placed. So we're going to pick this back up too. Might as well. And grab it and put it into inventory. There we go. Double check really quick and make sure that didn't mess up the assembly. Nope, the barbecue steak is still there. It's the proper one. It's this one that's tilted over and falling now. It's not even sticking up anymore. It's completely not. It's not hammered in at all. But it still counts. It's actually upside down now. Okay. GG game. Let's go like back to Shane. I want to disassemble this rover. Let's get this inventory equip. There we go. Okay. Comma continue, periods end. Yeah, they do it differently internationally though. Internationally, the commas are the ending. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I'm gonna say it's really bizarre. All right, how do I disattach? I wonder. How do I? Too heavy. Bring more Kerbal. Can I disattach this? Ooh. Can I disattach this? No. Wow, how many Kerbals do I need? Let's see what happens if we bring everybody outside. Bring everybody needs to go on EVA. Let's see. Kevin, good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in when you could. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's just bring everybody outside. So we need more muscle. Need more muscle power. So we'll bring Jaden out. But we won't want to go super high because why would we want to do that? We'll just have her sit right here. This is close enough, I think, to where it counts. And then we'll go and bring Kit. Loads the crew. There we go. Let's bring Kitronics. Kit Kerman. Set you down right here. It's fine. And then we'll go back to the base. Get... It doesn't really matter who. So we can bring Andrew. It's fine. From the medical bay. Gonna have to get all these people to go back where they belong, though. Andrew needs to come this way. We'll just set everybody down over here. So how many Kerbals do I need now to detach this? Really? Come on, I should be able to detach this. Hold on a second. I gotta believe I can do this here. I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look it up because the controls are escaping me here. I can't believe it's gonna take me 12 Kerbals to detach that. Like, it's just a detach. I don't want to actually pick it up. I want to just detach it. But I think I think that's what it takes, but I need to double check the hotkeys. Default shortcuts, that's what I want. So I want... No, not this. No, not this, not this. Why is it defaulting to winches? I don't want winches. How to use default shortcuts. It only shows me winches. That's just stupid. Why would it only show me winches? Makes no sense. Alright, what in the world? How in the world does this wiki not show you the keyboard shortcuts for this I don't understand. Like, I know how to grab things and attach things, but I don't apparently know how to... What? What is going on here, people? KAS, the frequently asked questions, is under construction still? Are you kidding me? You have a complete version history that's current as of May 26th of this year, but you don't have a FAQ? You don't have a key binding guide? You don't have, like, anything? Are you kidding me right here? You gotta be joking here. Came for the stream, stayed for the chat. See? Sky cranes. Yeah, I know. I can do all these things, but you're not telling me what the key bindings are. What a silly mod, author. What the hell? How do you not have anywhere the key bindings for your own mod? Even in the user guide. Where's the user guide? Right here. Which doesn't load at all. It's a blank page. Oh, there it is. It's a PDF. Okay. Open the PDF, please. PDF. Yep. Okay. Containers edition. Yep. Okay. Good. Good. Where's your key bindings? Remount. Okay. G. Yeah, I got that. Good. And, Can rotate them, place them. Good. Can we lift? How do I detach? That's what I want to learn how to do, is detach things. Come on. Where is this? X. Parts attachment and detachment. Section 6 of the guide. Okay, let's go to section 6. Section 6. Let's see. Okay, so it says H, which I thought I was using H, but apparently not. Nope, I was not using H. I was using G. That makes way more sense, doesn't it? Detach. Okay. I apparently can't detach the one I'm standing on. That makes sense. Well, that's what I wanted to do. Now let's come down to here and detach. Ooh, that looks kind of risky. Is this the root part? That's the root part right there. Oh. Well, okay. Can we detach that then? Just go like this. Yeah, there we go. Disassemble. Yay! It's disassembled. Boom. 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 He does it while he's on his back, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone give a high five. Good job, Shane. Okay. Wow, that was much harder to find than I needed it to be. Okay, I think all the other Kerbals, then, should probably go back inside. Like... No, like this. Here we go. Who are you? Andrew. Medic. Back in the med bay with you. Back in the med bay. Back in the med bay. All the way over here. All the way over here. There we go. And grab and board. Sweet. Okay. Let's go back to... So, like, that was really ridiculously hard to find. I wish they would have just put it on their wiki. Instead of making me download a big PDF to see that. Like, come on. That's just silly. Who are you? Kit? You're going this way. To logistics with you. To logistics with you, sir. I have the Steam KSP folder, which will update, and then I have a separate KSP that has all the mods. Yeah, so I don't play in the Steam folder. Like, if any of you have me added on Steam, or if any of you were to see my profile on Steam, you'll see it says, like, it probably says I have, like, 350 hours or something like that into KSP, and it's complete bull. That's not... I have well over 1,000 hours in KSP now. But it's not going to log it because I'm playing outside the Steam folder, so... Eventually, I'll have another game, probably Prison Architect. Actually, that's probably exactly what will be the #1 game on my Steam account in the next couple of months, for sure. But let's go back to Shane. Shane, there we go. Hi, Shane. Okay, now I have to figure out how to break this down without it tipping over into the base. So what I need it to do. It's like I need it to tip over, but I don't want it to do it, like, super quickly, right? I want it to do it in a really controlled way. So I'm going to come over here, dismantle that wheel, dismantle this wheel. So I've got 4 wheels to excuse me, I got 4 wheels to dismantle. If I want it to tip this way, then I need to basically break down these wheels first. We're going to start with this one. It'll tip a little bit this way. Want it to go nice and slow. Here we go. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Be under control. Okay, now fall straight down. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. There we go. Yes, there we go. Okay, good. So this is tipped over now. Good. Now we can break this down. Break down the trailer parts. Now move flatbed. Why can't we? Oh, man. Okay, fine. Detach. That's the root part now? Seriously? That's the root part now. Okay. 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 Fine. Fine. Detach this. Too far. Move closer. Okay. I'm very close. Too far. Move closer. Okay. You're just BSing me now. I get it. That's cool. We'll disassemble this. This has the child part as well. Oh my God. Whatever. You know what? It's on its side. We're gonna leave that. It looks kind of cool, right? It looks like it's got some character to it. We can leave that just where it is because I don't really want to deal with it. Kerbal alarm clock. You're in my, I don't even need you up. Get out of here. Same thing with you. We don't need you either. Goodbye. I'm almost out of EVA propellant here, so I'm going to jump into the base really quick to get a refill. I think I am, anyway. I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do. And I'm out, but that's okay. Get up into the base, get a refill. Cardafan, welcome to the stream. The Lamborghini Club. Good to see you. Welcome to my stream. If you see brainstorming in the title of the stream, it means that we are... it means that we're doing one of several things. We are either coming up with an idea or crafting a design idea for something, or we are doing some of the busy work and base management and like nitty-gritty stuff that nobody really needs to see in an episode. Just the random stuff, because KSP is a game that takes a long time. It's a game that takes a lot of hours to do anything, a lot of time to do anything. And so there's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes that you're not going to see in an episode. That's just the way it is. Oh my God, you lost your frickin'... I hate this bug so much. I hate this bug so much. We lost the drill and the wrench. This bug is so stupid. I lost the drill, I lost the wrench, and I lost both of those... I lost both of those CCR2 ports. Now I bet I can't do it. I can't. I bet I can't. Can I reload the last autosave? I want to reload the autosave. I can't. I'm not going to spend a rocket to send up 2 CCR2 ports just because there's a stupid bug in this. Where is the persistent here? How far back is it? 3 hours, 26 minutes. Days 273. What are you? Hold on. What are you right now? On stop. And settings. Load. Persistent. Where are you? Day 326. Time 3 hours, 44 minutes. Ooh. Ooh. I think that might be okay. Hold on. Let me reload. That's 2 minutes ago, which might be enough. I don't know if it saved as soon as he entered the it might have saved the game as soon as he entered the craft, which would suck, but that might be what it did. It looks like that save is 2 minutes old. Oh, man. The CCR2 ports is a big loss because I can't just build them, right? Well, I can. I can have the base manufacture... I can get the CCR2 ports back, but I can't get the drill and the wrench back. That's the problem. I don't want to get the drill. I brought 5 drills and I brought 5 wrenches because I knew this was a problem and I knew this was something that was going to be a problem. So I brought 5 drills and I brought 5 wrenches. So I have more up there, but I don't want to lose them, right? Lose them to stupid things like that. And this bug is terrible. If a Kerbal has anything in their inventory at all when they enter a base, those items are gone forever. It's just... ugh. Chase Evans, welcome to the stream. Simon Calvini, you're still here. That's awesome. You can't build a space elevator. No, you absolutely cannot build a space elevator. It would not be possible to do at all in KSP, and it's very unlikely that it's going to be something that's possible to do in real life as well. Although, like, it'd be awesome to be able to do it in real life. It would make going to space very, very cheap. But in reality, the amount of strength and stress that would be undertaken on that elevator, the amount of space, the surface area that you would need to cover on the ground to have something stable enough to handle that would be just astronomically high cost. Astronomically high startup cost. But if it's an investment for the future, I don't know enough about structural. Yeah, Shane's already in the base, so he's not going to have his inventory. Wait. Why isn't he in this module? This is the module he was in. Which module is Shane in? It says he's in here, but it doesn't give me a view of his inventory. Okay, then. Well, we're going to need to manufacture another thing, then, that has CCR2 ports, because I can't hook up the ore tank without the CCR2. I don't have any more in here. Not accessible from inside, yeah. I don't have any more in there. Are there any on these modules at all? I don't see them. I don't see any on these modules. Shit. I hate that bug so much. Bug is such a pain in the ass. Okay, we're going to build something else then. Go back to the Space Center. We're going to have to build a craft that has the CCR2 ports built on them. I'm going to send up a big KIS storage container that's got like 20 CCR2 ports wrapped around all around it. And then I'm going to disattach all of the CCR2 ports from that vehicle and put them inside that container, and then they'll be in there. But like, it's just such a pain in the ass to have to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. If you are human, you are a nerd. Is that true? By the way, if you're watching the stream and you're not subscribed, consider doing so. Do a lot of cool stuff. Plus, there'll be this really cool little pop-up thing that goes on the screen that has your name on it. It's really nice. If you're already subscribed, you can't like unsubscribe and then subscribe and have your name pop up. It's a little bit smarter than that, but yeah. unfortunately. You can't game it, but it's pretty cool. It's a good way of showing your support. So is liking the stream. So is following the Discord. So is checking out the Patreon campaign. That's another way too, if that's what you're into. If you use ad blockers, that's one way to do it. Let's get KIS. KIS containers. Right there. So this one giant KIS container is cool. We're going to have, this is 400 material kits. Huh. It's expensive. It's so expensive, but it's necessary, I think. I feel like it's going to be necessary. We can hold a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, we can hold a lot of weight. The thing about this, though, is like, we don't need to hold this much weight. We just need a small container, right? So, like, why am I unable? There, thank you. That was odd. So I can't start the craft with this part. Okay, well, then I have to use this then. How much does this have in it? Does this have more? It does have more spaces. It also appears to cost a lot more. It costs twice as much, 3 times as much. Yeah, well, costing 3 times as much, yeah. It has a mouse feature. You have to press the right joystick, I believe. You're talking about KSP on a console? Yeah. I don't play consoles anymore. It's not that I don't have anything against consoles or console players or anything like that, but I am curious, can I actually manufacture this with stuff inside it? I don't think I can, right? It looks like I can. It's going, the material kit cost is going up. I guess I'll put this in here. I'll put 4 inside it. But then we're gonna put a whole bunch around it. So we're gonna put symmetry mode. We're gonna go 8 times symmetry, and we're just gonna go like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this. We're gonna go crazy with this, because I want these up there. I'm sick of them not being up there. This is probably okay. That's probably a bit overkill. We don't need that many. But this should be enough. This is 16 of them, right? No, it's 32 of them. That's more than I can even store in there, so that should be enough. It's going to cost me 2.7 thousand. Okay, we don't need this many then. How about 16? 1.6? I can deal with that. KIS storage. Okay. Save that. And we will build that once the other thing is done building. So once the rover's done building, we can move the rover out of the way, and we can manufacture this in its place, and then we'll have a nice supply of CCR2 ports to go with. All right. All right. Hey, Charlie, out of curiosity, what program do you use for game capture? Everything I do on YouTube, whether it's VOD or a stream, is all being captured and edited, and all that's not edited. Edited is the wrong word. It's the stream, the image, all that stuff is being managed by OBS, Open Broadcast Software, 64-bit studio mode. Or not studio mode every time, like right now I'm not in studio mode, but it's OBS Studio nevertheless. Always, man. OBS is the shiznit. There we go. Is this? And I used to use for VODs when I first started. Conquering Kerbal Space Program, when we started Prison Architects. I even did a little bit of other games and stuff with it. But I used to use Bandicam, which I thought was fantastic. It showed me a nice big clock. The interface was super simple. Everything was awesome, and it was great. But unfortunately, the way Bandicam works when it's capturing your game is that it only captures it when there's actually game input, which means during loading screens, like right here, right now, the capture would stop. And because of that, I would end up with skips and jars a little bit. So you'd hear it. You can hear it in the very first episode, the very first KSP episode I've ever put out, the May 1st, 2016, right? you can hear it right there. To where when it comes out of a loading screen or we transition to something, there's a skip in my voice even. And when it stops capturing the game video, it also stops capturing the audio from my mic. And so you end up with skips in my voice and everything, and it was terrible. And in addition to that, it also produces a file that has a variable frame rate, which means that I'll have huge synchronization issues with Adobe Premiere because Adobe Premiere does not support variable frame rate media content. So long story short, it's creating a lot of problems. OBS just takes care of it, and it's great quality, and I love it, and I'm just going to keep going. So it's fine. OBS does game capture differently than Bandicam does, and I have never had a skipping problem ever. And I've never once had OBS produce a variable frame rate video file, just no matter how high my bitrate is. So I like it a lot. Hey Charlie, I know you built your own PC, and my PC is a bit on the hotter side. Do you have any tips? Great airflow, get it off the floor, and mine is water cooled, so I don't use air cool. I mean, mine is expensive. You can see my PC specs in the description. Let's face it, it's a very expensive system. But I use it for work. I use it for media production. I'm an animator. I'm a video editor. Like I need the system for that. And since I already had this equipment, the mic, all that stuff, like I had all this stuff already from what my job is, my media producing job. So starting in gaming videos, I had no startup cost at all. I just like, hey, I'm going to do this because I have everything here. But the PC that I built, when I was doing media production professionally without doing gaming videos, I had a 27-inch Retina iMac. And I was a Mac user because for media production and photo editing, I still feel like I still feel like the Mac platform is superior for that purpose. But it's very specific, and there's not a whole lot of fun in that platform, especially for me anymore if I'm into gaming. So I switched to a PC, and I built my own PC using the money. Basically, what I did is I sold my Retina iMac, and I managed to get $3,200 for it. Yep, that's how expensive they are. I sold it. It was a maxed out Retina iMac when they first came out, and it was less than a year old, and I ended up selling it for $3,200. And I ended up buying it for about $3,650 with a student discount at the time. I sold it when I bought it anyway. I sold it for $3,200, and then I used that money, and I said that's my budget. Whatever I can sell my Retina iMac for, that's my budget for a new PC. Period. So I want my net cost to be zero transitioning to PC. So I took that money and I built a PC out of it. And that was with a 980 Ti at the time. I have since upgraded to a 1080 now, which you can see in the description. Links to all my gear, by the way, in the description down below. And full disclosure and transparency, all those links are affiliate links. So if you end up buying anything on Amazon while you're there, I get a small kickback as a way of referring you to the site to buy anything. So another way to support the channel. And you don't have to buy the graphics card. You can just click the graphics card link and then buy shoes or something, and it still counts. So, all right. So let's see. We have to build. I need to get Shane from where he is, transfer him to this unit here. Hey, it worked. Nice. It never works, man. That never works. My camera's now over top of the crew, so let's just minimize the crew back to a 3. And there we go. Now there's no crew behind my head. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to keep building this. So we should have higher productivity now. Yes, we do. 2.24. Fantastic. Do I have any hot tips, you mean? Yeah. Man, I wish I could get my OBS to stream this clearly. My OBS always severely fluctuates frame rate. Well, you have to get the right settings. So if you want the right settings, I can look at my settings. I won't be able to change any of them or alter any of them to show you the options because I am live and it won't let me change them while I'm live. But you want rate control. You want it to be a constant bit rate. If you're doing it for YouTube, you want it to be a constant bit rate. And then you want to set it to be relative to whatever your quality is. So for 1080p video, I've actually been reducing my frame rate. I've been reducing my bit rate a little bit here and there just to see if the quality differences. So the stream may not be as good of quality as for, say, my last KSP stream because I've lowered the bit rate by about 800 kilobits per second. But I'm at 5,200 kilobits per second right now, and that's 1080p 60, which is under what YouTube recommends, but I'm doing it anyway because I want the low latency. You want all of your encoding. If you're live streaming, you want all of your encoding to be on your processor. If you're recording, you want all of your encoding to be hardware accelerated by your graphics card. So it's a little bit different on how it feeds data. So the data that's being stored to your hard drive is being fed and encoded in a different way than it is when it's being thrown on YouTube. So if you want to maximize sort of the quality and the fluidity and the stability of your stream, you want it encoded x264 by your CPU. And if you're recording it to your hard drive, you want a fairly high bit rate. When I record KSP videos, I record it at 30 megabits per second. That's really, really stupid high. But I demand that level of quality for my videos, so that's what I put on. For Prison Architect streams, since the visuals are not quite as appealing and the art is quite... the art's not quite like... It's not detail intensive as it was before. I was recording at 18 megabits per second there, so almost half. And everything turned out well. And I'm recording it to a conventional hard drive spinning at 5,400 RPM. It's a Western Digital Blue Drive. So the Blue Drive can handle up to about 50 megabits per second consistently. And when I say megabits, in your settings, that would be 50,000. That's 50,000 kilobits, basically. So 50 megabits per second. Anyway, so that's a little bit there if you're worried about that. For video, you want your canvas size to, of course, be whatever size you're rendering at. So, for instance, this KSP stream is rendering right now at 1440p. I play in 1440p. I can't play in 4K only because these interfaces do not properly scale consistently. Otherwise, I'd be playing in 4K because, yes. But I don't do that because these things would end up being really small and I can't make them any bigger. 1440p is a nice mix. It's a nice balance. It shows things pretty clearly. If you look really hard, you can kind of see these little numbers. These numbers are mostly for me, though. They're not really for you. When I display things like Kerbal Alarm Clock, for example, that's kind of for everybody, so you can see it and know what's coming up later on and things like that. Yeah, so I'm going to speed up time really quick here. And get Mr. Push out. Anyone remember Scott Gordon? Yeah, I feel like Scott Gordon is probably... I want to know who it is, but at the same time, I really don't, Because I know it's another viewer. I know it's somebody else who watches the game, or somebody else who has another YouTube account. They probably frequent another series. They maybe even frequent this. They might even be watching the stream right now. And they made another account for that character. I know that's what happened. And I have no idea who it is. I still don't. And I kind of like how I don't know who it is. Because then I can actually just assume that it's really him, And other people can do it too. But I have a feeling the next Prison Architect series, which is going to start when I get some more progress, I'm going to get probably 5 more KSP episodes done, and then probably another 10 or 15 Mass Effect episodes done before I start another series for Prison Architect. But I have a feeling once that's done, once we start that, we're going to meet some new characters. We're going to have a whole new story, right? We're going to have a whole new world, if you will. I'm not going to sing for you. Finalize the build. What do we got? Boom! There it is. Hello. Bam! Our rover is here. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah. All right. So now I want to get back to the base. Come on now, back to the base. We want to select craft, and I want to now build the. It's in the VAB, yeah. I want to build the KIS storage, this. Load this in here. We have enough resources. Everything is good here. Must be 100% yes. Link fuel sliders. Everything's good. Yep, go ahead and build this. And the build will start on that now. Now, while that's going, we're going to get Kit out. He's going to go. And and see about. So let's. Now we need to be conscious of the. Come on now. There we go. We need to be conscious of the location of this new tank because this tank is over here. I want to put this tank right here, right next to this. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get that rover set up behind this, and we're just going to push it that way. And we're going to take it really nice and slow because you don't want to go fast because this is going to be scraping the surface. Hopefully it's not too heavy to do that with. I have a feeling it might be, and I'm a little bit worried about that. And if that's the case, then we'll just break this rover down and we'll build something that isn't. That it's not too heavy with. I have a feeling it's going to be too heavy though. There's nothing in those tanks. They're empty. So, you know, well, I hope they're empty. If they're not empty, there actually might have been material kits placed in there when I broke down that rover. So I might want to transfer some of them, and we can look at doing that if they aren't empty. Why can I not get in that seat? Get in the seat. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Extend the shoulder panels. Yeah. Alright, now why aren't we moving? Why aren't we moving? There we go. Not sure why it wouldn't move initially, but now it's moving. I think it just needed some time to charge the batteries, right? Yeah, that's probably what it was. Okay. Let's see. Whoa, we gotta go slow with this. We don't want to go too fast. This is Minmus after all. Maybe we make this a front-wheel drive car. Let's disable the motors in the back wheels. That should stop us from lifting up like that. If we only drive from the front, then we shouldn't lift up like that. It wouldn't make sense physics-wise. Cool. Okay, let's move it this way. Ho 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 ho! I like this. Do I have a plan or idea for what type of prison there will be this time? So I'm not going to give you all the details, but I will tell you this. Female prisoners are going to have a different warden, and all of the options are going to be on. Whether random events, gangs, staff needs. But other than that, I'm not going to tell you anything. But it will be female this time, for sure. No! Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Kit. Okay. Whew. Do not tip over. Let's back up. Now, if we're going to back up, we can actually get ourselves... Need to be careful. Let's get this gradual mode on for like airplanes, so I don't have to like punch it to 100% right away. It's probably a good idea. Okay, let's make it go forward up to this. That rover is slow. It doesn't need to be fast. I mean, it's Minmus. You don't want to go fast on Minmus. You try going at 10 meters per second here and be under control. It's Minmus. There's no gravity. You're going to tip over. I have a nice wide base, so I don't tip over, and I almost tipped over anyway. Okay, line it up. Now, here's the hope. Can we get this to go forward? I don't know. Let's get the motors enabled in the back. And I want to push. Push. Okay, we're going to activate the engine. Wait, why isn't the Beagle firing? Why don't you fire? Oxidizer deprived. Oh, we didn't put fuel in there. I need to put fuel in there. Hang on. Whoops. Got to put the fuel in the rover, Charlie. Okay, hang on. So it's definitely not going to push it without the engine. Right? Yeah, it's totally not going to. That's weird. It says that this engine... Traction control? Do I jack the traction control way up? Maybe that does it. Maybe that'll do it. No, we need gas. We need fuel in there. So what I need actually is for Kit to get out because he's the logistics guy. So leave seat. And let's get him over here. I don't think this is gonna work. I'd like to see what happens if we turn that engine on and we push. I'm hoping that that does work, but I'm not sure it will. I'm pretty sure we need the engine. That's why I put it on there, but let's get it back to this. Into logistics. And then we need to transfer... we need to transfer resources. It's in... What's the menu for it again? What's the menu for? Oh, it's up here. It's up here. It's up here. It's this one? Yes, this. Local logistics. Can I put... Yes, this. Put stuff in Mr. Push. Go. Planetary logistics is such a wonderful thing, isn't it? Okay, we have full oxidizer and full liquid fuel in the engine now. Just like that. So let's get Kit back out. Hello. Zooming in. Let's bring him over here. You had to go to a meeting for the last 20 minutes. What did you miss? We built this. Our rover is on the surface. Yay. And now we're about ready to push this, I think. I think we're about ready to push this. Board the seat. Okay. So we're going to go this way. Yep, like this. Good. Okay, and then we're going to crank the engine up. There we go. Yes, it's working. It's working. It's working. We're pushing it, baby. Oh, it's turning, though. We don't want it to turn. Hang on. We need it to turn. We don't want it to turn. So let's come back this way. And we need to line ourselves up a little bit more on this side. And here we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. All right, now stop. Stop. Don't run into the base. No, don't run into the base. No! Yes! That's exactly where I wanted it. That's perfect. This plan was executed perfectly, I'm telling you. It's genius. It's genius, I say. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. You know, I probably should have had that in an episode, but you know, I think it's a better experience having that one live, I think. All right. So, that tank is now closer, and it's close enough now to use the CCR2 ports on it, which is fantastic. So, we can probably just put the brakes on this. We're going to want to put another tank. And I think I'm going to take the other tank that I build and put it over here, because it seems like a nice spot for it. But right now, that's the idea right there. An ore tank right here. I actually wanted two next to each other, but I made the wrong stupid thing. I might actually make the other one and get the trailer and then put them next to each other the way they're supposed to be, but for now, no. For now, no. But I might build a different way of putting these ore tanks in there because they don't look... I'd like them to be next to each other and... yeah, that. But this is fine. The way they're sitting there right now, that's fine for now. It worked. I'm happy with it. Leave the seat. All right, let's go. Wait, did I put the brakes on? Gotta put the brakes on. Don't leave the rover without the brakes on. Go back in the seat, please. And make sure the brakes, yeah, they're on. Okay, good. Then you can leave the seat then. Yeah. I'm messing with you, Kit. I'm just playing around. I'm just messing with you. Back up. Off we go. Prophet must leave. Okay. Well, have a good day, Prophet. Crafty Entertainment, good afternoon. How are you? You just missed the good stuff. You just missed the good stuff. It worked really well. I'm happy with the way it worked. Like, it worked so well. Okay. Kit is in logistics. Yes, he is. So, how is the progress on our next thing? Cool. Productivity is up to 2.24. Excellent. Let's go ahead and time accelerate. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it because Stream DVR is a thing. You know? Stream DVR is a thing. Can I look at the map view really quick? I thought I had... Okay, that's what's happening. So this is entering Kerbin's sphere of influence, right? That's going to leave. Pretty sure that's leaving. I want to make sure it's not coming at me because I want to... It's not in my Kerbal alarm clock. There it is. Okay, so now it's entered Kerbin's sphere of influence. That's what I wanted to know. That's the crew swap. Okay, fair. Fair enough. We have time then. Fine. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And build is almost complete. This will probably blow up the stake because it doesn't have wheels to keep it above the stake, so it'll actually make a collision with the stake. But we'll see. Finalize the build. It'll pop up in the air briefly and then come back down. That's what always happens. There it goes. And it did not destroy the stake. But on reload, when we reload this, it probably will destroy the stake. Because it's actually sitting on top of it right now. You can see it bouncing around. Yeah. It's okay, though. Okay. Shane. Where are you, good sir? Come back. I like this rover. This rover is very useful. Very useful. Also, if you're watching, the delay on this stream compared to what it usually is at YouTube, way lower. I turned on low latency mode. And the delay on this stream is pretty similar to Twitch, actually. So you should be seeing things like 8 seconds. Like, about there. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, we don't need to build anything anymore. We need Shane to pop himself out of here without his tools because it's stupid. Go get another wrench because you no longer have it. Yep, that's predictable. Go get another wrench. We have 3 wrenches left after this, so don't lose it. And I think that's probably all I need. Yeah, I think so. No need for the EVA canister or anything. So yeah, just the wrench. Okay, go. Go, go, go. Let's turn the Kerbal alarm clock off. We do not need it. And we're going to take this tank. There we go. So this stuff needs to go into your inventory. So we need to equip the wrench. There we go. And then let's grab this, pull it in here. Grab this one, pull it in here. That's at least 2. We're going to need 2 more for that, unless I already... Actually, I think I built this with 1 built in it. I built this with 1 on it already, right? Didn't I do that? Maybe not. I thought I had. It doesn't appear as though I did, though. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to hook this tank. God, it works so beautifully. It's so close. It's so close. It's exactly what I wanted. My God. Genius, I say. Attach this here. Yep. And then we're going to attach another one to this. I want it to be here, I think. That's fine. It looks a little weird because it's like clipping, but it'll work. And that's the important thing. Link to here. Ta-da! All the resource tanks are now able to have resources pumped into them from the drills. Hooray! I almost took out that solar panel. Now, let's go ahead and do the other 2, or get the ore tank done. And hush falls over the chat. That's because the content is so good. It's because the video they're seeing is so good. They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. They want to listen to me now. Nah. Because it's that good, guys. I'm telling you. I know you guys already know that, but I'm telling you right now. Future YouTube superstar. Silencing the chat by his awesome gameplay. Inventory. Here we go. Up. And let's connect this. Let's put this over here on this tank. And then we can turn the drills on and see what they do. We're almost done. We're going to have all this stuff set up now. It's going to be freaking awesome. I might just make, honestly, I might just make this an episode. It's 2 hours long, so nobody would watch it. But I might just make this an episode because it's so good. Like, this content is rich. This worked out so well. All right. I'm done tooting my own horn now. I swear. Let's hit this. And then let's go. I don't know why I just got a thought in my head that I'm doing like a similar thing to what PewDiePie was doing with his Bandicoot thing. I watched his Bandicoot video. He's all like 0 deaths. It's like, yeah. Except the difference is I actually have 0 deaths. We're not going to count Bartman. Rest in peace. So let's take this and connect it. Hold on, what's this? Link. And link. Boom! Okay, now the engineer needs to get back on the vessel. So we have ore hooked up. And if we bring another ore tank, which I probably will disassemble this and put another one up just because it's kind of a weird spot. But if we bring another ore tank, I'm actually not thinking another ore tank is not necessary. I'm actually not thinking another... What did I just say? I'm thinking this ore tank is enough. I don't think we need another one because it's so big. And the ore is just going to get pumped into some other things too. So then what we'll have over here on this side are fuel storage, right? A bunch of fuel storage will be here, but not until we fill up. The whole goal right now is to get the thing set up, which I think I just did, aside from the refined exotics that we need to get the tank for, the missing tank. But aside from that, we have everything in place now to fill up that material kits tank. And when we fill that up, we'll be able to build our power structure, I think. I'm not 100% confident in that. But if we do need more material kit storage, I'll just build another one over here and we'll fill that up too. Because then we can get our power structure up and running and everything will be super good. So let's get Shane back in the vehicle here. I'm sure a lot of dedicated KSP fans would watch this as an episode. 2 hours? I guess there are some of you who have been watching the live stream for that long, so thank you for joining me. If you're in the comments, thank you very much for joining me. Insert final plug here. I was the person you called a plug, wasn't I? Charlie is a plug, isn't that what you said? Oh no! I did it again. Oh, I did it again. No. I hate this bug and it's gonna get me every time. I hate it so much. I think I just lost the wrench. Shane's inventory has the wrench. Okay, can we transfer the wrench? I don't think so. It says he has the wrench, right? He has it. It's here. It's right there. But watch, if I EVA him. If I EVA him. He still has it equipped. Okay. Stop. Let's go. I don't know why. Why do you not bug out now, but you bug out when I do the drill? You bugged out with the hammer too. I bet we lost the hammer. Can I not make any more? No. Can I not do any more stakes? I don't think I can do any more stakes. I think I have to. Hang on. Let's check something really quick. Was I able to send this up here and still have the CCR2 ports inside it when I manufactured it? I don't think so, but I wanted to put a few in there just to test that out. Okay, they stay. So I actually don't need to launch an entire rocket to send these up. I just need to launch, I need to build essentially one little platform and then just build it with the hammer inside, because this actually works now. Okay, good to know. Let's take this off of here. Let's transfer all of these into the storage so that they are less parts that are being loaded. I think that's how that works. Pull this over to here. Jaden Wade, hi, welcome. Don't enter an inflatable with tools. Okay, so that's what it is. It's the inflatable. No, it can't be. It can't be just that. Oh, maybe it is just that because I was entering here. Oh, is that what it is? That's what the bug is. It's in the inflatables. You know, I guess that makes sense because there's no inventory management in the inflatables. Like I could view Shane's inventory while he's in that craft, right? But I couldn't do it while he's in there. That makes sense now. See? This is why we do live streams right here. This is why we do live streams. All right, right here. Go this way. Put this in here. Jaden comes in. He's like, hey, I'm here, guys. What's the problem you're having? This is the solution. Drops the mic. Put this here. Put this here. Put this here. Put this here. Just kind of transfer all this stuff into the inventory. Did I just lose one? I think I just got a phantom one that just got lost. Unless it dropped it on the ground, which... No, I think I just all of a sudden lost one. Okay. That's fine. It's one CCR2 port. I got a bunch of them. That's what I got a bunch of them for. Inventory. Let's pull this. Actually, can I just transfer it directly into... I can do that, right? Just transfer it directly in here? Yeah. Okay, never mind. I don't need to go one inventory to another. Just drag it in here. Okay, I think everything is set up now. I think we can turn the drills on. Yep, I think we can turn the drills on. So let's, just because I'm paranoid, and I don't want to lose the wrench. Put the wrench into the container too. Okay. Let's get in the Pioneer module with the engineer, and let's crank on the drills. Actually, before we do that, let me see what these things are on. Whoa, I can't stand on that. Okay. Makes sense. This is on substrates, minerals, metallic ore. Hello. Hey, what are you doing here? Stand up. You're such a fan of MKS Lite and KSP 1.1. I am a big fan of MKS right now. Yep. KIS and KAS is what that bug is, and I'm very grateful if that is the answer. Jaden deserves a cookie. This is why we do live streams. Okay, let's turn the drills on. See what happens. I don't know about our energy consumption because we don't have our power station up yet, so I'm not sure how many drills I can actually turn on. But I'm going to start the ore drill. And I'm going to start the metallic ore drill. Temperature's going up. Do we have... No, because our power station also has the radiators. So I don't know how much we can actually do here before we get that built. I might need to bring more material kits just to build that, and I really don't want to. I don't need water, rare metals, or exotic minerals. Why is this on water? It's supposed to be on something different. This is on... Why is there only two? Oh, did I have two on... I bet I had two on ore here. Yeah, I had two on ore here and then one on metallic ore. So I should be able to see ore in the tank. Yep, it's going in there. We got ore going in the tank. And metallic ore should be going in the tanks now too. So let's double check that, make sure that's the case. It's on this side. Raw materials on this side. Refined materials on this side. So metallic ore is getting resources. Cool. It's working. So let's turn on this back drill. We should be pulling in ore a lot faster now. Oh yeah, we're filling that up. Cool. But how's our core temp? Right, like how's the temperature going? Core temp is rising, but it's not super bad. We don't need water. We don't need rare metals or exotic minerals yet. We have enough of the specialized parts. Specialized parts. We have 4,000 of them. So, like, we have way more than we need for a while. So, we're good. We can store 16,000. We can store 54,000 material kits as well. But I think that's not enough to build my power station. I think my power station needs more than that. So, I probably will have to build another empty tank, stick it over here, and then I will be able to hold over 100,000. I think that's what I'll need. The power station, by the way, where are we going to put it? That's a good question. I think if I'm going to do fuel tanks, the fuel tanks, the power station has a fuel tank built into the, like the power station has a fuel tank built in as the base of the power station. So that could be a fuel tank, but the reason that fuel exists is for the fuel cells. So that's why that tank exists. We do have some fuel storage like on the base itself, and we could start some converters if we need to. This has a bunch of machinery but no recyclables, and this is a smeltomatic. So this is going to make metals, and this is going to make polymers, which we can't do. We can actually make metals. We have the metallic ore going in, right? So I should be able to go like this. It says we're under load. Are we getting metals, though? That's one thing I don't know that we're actually getting, because I'm not sure we have enough metallic ore to do it. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. No, this does machinery and recyclables, right? I don't think so. Where's the machine that makes that stuff? Which attachment did I send up that actually converts it to metals? I thought that was it. Is there another? Do I need to bring up another module for that? I thought that had a resource converter built in it that was going to make metals. It says it's under 60% load right now. We have more than enough electric charge. So if I said start metals. What is this drill on? This drill is on minerals. We could start that. Gypsum, sure. We could start that. And silicates, why not? Start it all. Just start all the drills up. I'm not going to start this one. We don't need the water and we don't need these, so I'm not going to start that one up. But this one, like all the other three drills can be started, and that's fine. All these solar panels are going to help and act as some sort of radiators. Solar panels are also radiators. They're just not nearly as efficient at doing it. 50% load. We should be pumping out the ore pretty fast now. Yep. So sad I'm useless on this base. Are you? Technicians. Well, you're adding to the efficiency of building things. We can build things on the base faster because you're here. Your resource converter efficiency is here too. So our ability to convert, for example, metallic ore to metals, that efficiency is increased. Our productivity is increased because you're here. So you're able to do that stuff. It's the out on the base and doing all this other stuff around the base. That stuff is kind of Shane. We can make you an engineer if you want. Just say the word and I'll change you to an engineer, man. It's fine. I will reduce the amount of money in my account to reflect the cost difference between a technician and an engineer, but I will make you an engineer if you want to be. Colonist that increases funds, construct ships in the field, and you can work in any workshop. Yeah, so you're still pretty good. You can do things. You're not useless. It's like saying, excuse me, sorry. That's like saying Jaden is useless because she's a minor, right? But Jaden is the reason why we're mining at such high speeds. How's our temperature? Core temperature is rising a lot. Thermal efficiency is going down. I think we need to... Yeah, you know what I think I need? Let's stop this drill. Let's stop this drill too. Let's just stop all these. Because I think it's going to overheat. This one's going up. Yeah, we're going to stop this one too. They're going to overheat. This one's fine for now, but I want to see the resources we have. So, did we get any silicates? I want to make sure we're getting everything we need to get. So, substrates we didn't mine. We mined a little bit for minerals, and we got a little bit of it. Yep, we're still getting some. This is the silicates. We didn't get any silicates. Okay, so maybe the silicates are in the other drill. Then there's the exotic minerals, which we didn't pull anything from that drill. If I turn that drill on, will we get anything in that tank, right? Rare metals and exotic minerals. So if I start drilling for that, we should start seeing the resources go up in here. Yep, there they are, 0.03, 0.04, etc. So that stuff's going up. Good. So how this works, in case anyone didn't see the last episode or you're not familiar with it, the minerals are going to be converted into fertilizer. Substrates, that's going to be converted into it's useful for polymers. Metallic ore is going to be converted to metals. Silicates gets converted to silicon. And then the exotic minerals and rare metals are helpful to convert for specialized parts. And all of those things also, a few of those things also require chemicals. And we managed to get 900 chemicals in this tank. Not sure where it came from, to be honest. But we got 900 chemicals in that tank. And so, yeah, we'll have all these different things. And then the polymers, we have 900 of those as well. I bet these are in here because they came from the other various things, right? I probably pulled them out of here. See, there's chemicals in here, right? So if I take this to this and I transfer the chemicals that are in here to this, then I can break that down because these are just parts, right? So I can break this down if I transfer all the chemicals out of it. So we can do things like that. What I don't actually have storage for is monopropellant. So that's something to consider. Maybe I'll put some monopropellant storage on the refined exotics tank that I have to send up and build yet. But yeah, so like, you're not going back to the other topic, right? You're not completely useless because you, as a Kerbal on the mission, you fulfill a role that's not necessarily requiring you to go outside, but you're still there. So let's put all the chemicals in here, get all the resources sort of consolidated into one place, so we can get a good idea of how many we have, right? This did not complete. I like the Doom buggy there. Yeah, so you probably didn't join in time to see it, but this resource tank, we built it. When we built this tank, it was over here. It was sitting right here. And so I had them manufacture this little buggy. And the buggy, it's a really simple design. It's got 4 wheels, some structural stuff. Battery packs, some solar panels, etc. And this little front plate. And then I put the fuel tank and the engine on the back. And we had them build this. And then I basically got this thing behind the tank and turned it on. Went straight. It's not strong enough with just the 4 wheels to push this. But because all this stuff was basically empty, it didn't weigh that much. So having this little engine on the back gave me enough thrust to provide enough force anyway to move this across the surface at around 2 meters per second. And so I just kind of moved it until it was in position because it's min-miss, you know? How is the supply and habitability status on the base? Well, take a look. All of the Kerbals, well, Kit's different, right? Kit as a pilot is different. He's able to, as long as he's been in a base before that has enough resources and stuff, he's okay with being in space forever. So he has an indefinite home stat as a pilot. However, he's good until he gets cooped up and he needs to, go to a different vessel or something on the base. He'll have 95 days until his habitation rating runs down. We have Andrew Kerman with 59 days. Shane, John, you guys have 94 days. Harvey's got 60 days. So you guys are still pretty good. You could be out there for 2 to 3 months, and you'll be fine before you turn into a tourist, and we need to address it. But that's what Andrew's for, is to provide that assistance. The problem is, I think, is that Andrew, as the only medic, if he turns into a tourist, then what do I do, right? So, not sure. But we have some time to think about it. And I only need like 7 to 8 days to send somebody else up here. So, if someone turns into a tourist, if Andrew turns into a tourist, then, which actually it's kind of sucks because his hab day is 59 to where, like, it's the same as Jaden's. It's kind of weird. His home day is 72 days. How come his home day is so low compared to, like, Jaden, which has 8 years? Harvey has 8 years. I wonder if there was something weird with how I sent them up. Maybe Harvey and Jaden used to be on the station, maybe? Because if you go to the station, then you get a really high home rating. Because the station has... Like, these guys are all in the station, and they have a really high home rating, right? Like, Freya can be up there forever, both indefinite, her pilot status. But all of these guys, Ashley, Fulgora, Felix, Will, you guys are in space for years, like 6 years. Your habitation even, because, like, you're at the station. And it's fine. All the pilots that are at the station, you guys are indefinite all the way. So, like, that's cool. I'm not sure why these two got 8 years, though. Not sure why that happened. We are actually draining electric charge now, or... No, it looks like we're filling it up, actually. Yeah. So, does this not work? Does this not actually work to make metals? This is under 60% load. If I click metallic ore, I should see this number dropping, right? I speed it up a little bit. Yeah, this number's dropping. Okay, good. So this is making it the way I thought it was. And then if I go over here, I should see metals in here now, right? Yes, 0.22 metals. Cool. So that is working the way I want it to. This one makes polymers. We get polymers from substrates, which we did not mine for yet. So we need to do that too. But you know what? That's all I wanted to set up today. I got something in my mouth. That's all I really wanted to set up today. So that's kind of nice. I like it. Yeah, so if I have to send somebody up to replace some people, that's fine. Andrew, I don't know why his habitation rating is so low. I'm not sure why he's going to be turned into a tourist so quickly. And if he goes all the way, which I actually kind of think I need to bring Andrew back now. Because Andrew, for some reason, he's only got 72 days before he gets homesick. And you can't cure this very well. Especially since he is the medic. So I think I need to bring another medic up. Bring another medic up, drop him off at the station first, then bring them to the base. And then Andrew can leave the base, and we can have another medic that has a really high home rating. Or maybe we just leave Andrew here, and as long as their habitation rating is, like, alternate, right, then one of them can get the other one, and then they can help each other, right? So maybe that's the solution for that problem. It might be. It might be. If I take these material kits now, I could break this whole vessel down, actually. I don't even need this thing anymore. So if I take this, and this, right? Let's just pull these windows over here. Take all this stuff and throw it into this tank. I could stuff all my material kits into one tank. And then I can break that whole vessel down. I don't need it anymore. Because the only reason that thing exists right now is because it's got the material kits in it. Then I can do the same thing for the specialized parts in these two tanks. So let's just do that. Transfer all this stuff into this tank. And then if there's any fuel left, which I don't think there is, we don't even need it for our inventory storage anymore even, because that's this tank over here. So that's good. Is there any fuel in here? No. In here? No. Is there any reason to keep this then? Make sure it's empty completely. Yeah, it is. There's no reason to keep that. So, John can do this, I think. You have the ability to do this, right? I think you do. To break down crafts. I think you can. Inventory. Let's make sure you have all the inventory that's in this, though, because I'm pretty sure there's inventory in here. Oh, yeah. Let's have you grab the drill, have you grab the wrenches, all the stakes, the extra EVA propellant. Not sure why I have that, but I do. If we go on a long expedition or something, we can always take it with us. So let's grab that stuff and bring that over here first. We'll drop it off in this. Inventory is like this. Good. All right, we're not going to be able to store everything in here. So we can at least eliminate a lot of the parts. Like I can stack the wrenches. Here's this. I can stack this. Let's put the EVA propellant in here. And then, like, I can actually just take the rest of the stuff that I have in my inventory. Actually, let's just do this. Nope, hang on. Let's inventory here. Let's go like this. Wrench here. Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. That was probably very loud. Apologies for that. I'll have to fix the audio volume. But all right, so we have one stack of 4. Let's split it. Put 3 back in here. So you have a wrench, and then what I can do is let's take the CCR2 ports out. Put these things back in. Like this. And then I'm going to need a space for the pylons and stuff too, the ground pylons. So we'll take this out. And then we'll just attach these. Oh, you can't equip the wrench? Does that mean you can't do this? Hold on, does that mean you can't do this? No, you can't. Sorry, you can't. Wait, is it gone? It happened again. It's just gone. It's just like poof. It lost another CCR2 port for no reason. Seriously? I really hate these bugs. It's silly. Okay. Fine. Sorry, John. You actually can't do it. I should make you an engineer. Let's, I'm just gonna drop these on the ground. Oh, let me drop it. Oh dear. Am I gonna lose another one now? It won't let me drop. Why? Drop. Oh, okay. It's just too far away. Got it. Drop it. Let's just drop them on the ground here. We'll have Shane come out and do it. You need to build a large ship for the Hagara, like a homeworld mothership. So that's another thing I have on my list to play is homeworld. Haven't done that yet, and I want to. I'll probably do it on Twitch because it's fun. I like live streaming on Twitch. But I don't know anything about homeworld. I recognize Hagara, though. Like, you said Hagara, and I recognize that. But that's it, though. That's the extent of my knowledge of homeworld is what they're called. And that I only got that because I saw one video of somebody playing the Deserts of Karak, or whatever it's called. It's the only reason I know that name. Let's get Shane out. Shane's got to do this too. I guess he's got to do this too. Bring him over here. Well, let's get the ground pylons first. We might as well just have Shane break all this stuff down too while we're at it. So let's get the inventory open. Then I want to grab this inventory here like this. And this should be max. Yep. You can carry 2 ground pylons at once. and that's all you can carry. And you can't use your pack because it's too heavy. Oh, barely. If I jump though, then I can stay in the air. But it's so heavy that you just can't really fly. It's fine. It's totally fine. Inventory and inventory. Okay, let's make sure that these ground pylons go in here. I guess I probably should be a little more organized with this. Just because I feel like it. Okay, we'll take... let's just take the wrench, I guess. We'll split it. Put the other stack in. Okay. Equip this. And let's grab this and attach it here. We'll just attach the rest of these CCR2 ports directly to this, and then we'll have them for later. Since it's full, so. I love it. There's finally things to do on EVA. Thank you, KAS and KIS. Your documentation is awesome as soon as you're able to find it. PDF user guide, man. Just put the controls on your wiki, my god. Why make me download a PDF just to know that H attaches things and detaches things at the same time? Like, I get that you have these pop-ups, right? Get that. But if I hover over top of this, like, it's not going to show me what command to hit, right? Like, if I want to detach this, it's not going to show me, right? I could grab it, detach and grab, but if grabbing it requires weight. So if I need to detach something that weighs a lot, I don't know the correct tool. To where this, as an H, is just detach. And that makes sense, but, you know, you can't know that until you hit H. Then you know. So it's like, just put the controls down. All right, you have the wrench. You know what? You're just going to keep the wrench for now. Let's just go ahead and break these things down. Disassemble, 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 disassemble. Yep. Just keep it going. Oh, yeah. Okay, now this needs to be detached. So we're going to grab and detach this. We'll unlink first. And then we'll go ahead and grab this. Stick it in inventory. That's a child part? Really? No. Interesting. That's the root part now. Oh, you're so silly. Okay, well, that means I can disassemble this, so I guess I'll disassemble everything else then. Make sure, double check. Nothing's in there. Good. Disassemble. Disassemble. Good, good, good. Clouds of smoke everywhere. Battery, goodbye. And this is now the root part, so I guess I could take this out, right? Yep. And then we'll just stick this in our inventory. Can break this down now. Speaking of downloads, you got custom wallpapers hot tips. Well, I mean, I designed my own desktop wallpaper, but I've had the same one for about 2 years. No real desire to have anything different. Let's cancel that really quick. Let's unlink this. And we'll take this, put it here. Oh my god, that's a child part? Seriously? Detached from ground. I need the drill for that. Okay then. You really know how to talk to a guy, you know? It keeps making the CCR2 ports the root parts. So now I need the drill. Before I do the drill, let's go ahead and just attach this up here. And then we'll attach this here. You know, I'm actually kind of surprised. My City Skylines live streams are actually doing on par, if not better, than Kerbal Space Program. That's kind of interesting to me. Maybe City Skylines should be what I do next instead of Prison Architect. People seem to be interested in it. Mass transit, man. Or maybe I just do all three. Haha, I do all three games. Probably not. I want to do progress, man. Okay, so let's grab inventory. Let's grab a drill. To bring it in here first, then split it. Then put the other 2 drills back. All right. Let's equip the drill. And we'll go ahead and detach this. Do I really have to break this down? Okay, that's how we can do it. Fine, fair enough. I'll leave that one there, I think. I'm going to leave that one there, because I might want to use it later, so. Can we fly? There we go. Just a quick jump. That's all that's needed. Don't forget about Jazz and G-Man with Factorio. Yes, so we may be having, and by may I mean highly likely, that we'll be having a new personality or two on the channel, as far as the videos go. Highly possible. Highly possible, as in it'll happen. We have 2 people playing Factorio that are one is very good at it. She's been playing forever, and then G-Man, who used to be in the comments and is probably no longer there because, as Michael said, he's a terrible mod. Just kidding. I'm not saying that, but because I don't really expect the mods to be on every stream, especially if I don't like schedule it ahead of time. All right, you know what? Just drop this. I have to equip the wrench first. Equip wrench. There we go. If I don't schedule it ahead of time, you know, like I would expect at least 2 mods to be here during Fun Fridays because it's the same time every week consistently. But I say consistently, it's only I've actually been able to stick to it and do it three weeks in a row now, which is actually quite nice. I'll be having it tomorrow too. Yeah, I would expect mods to be there on that time because it's a scheduled stream ahead of time. But like stuff like this, it's the middle of the day on a weekday. They're probably at school or they have their own games to play. That's fine with me. You know, I have a bot that helps with a lot of the bad stuff. So, okay, so that stuff is taken care of. Look at that. See? All done. We don't have to worry about that anymore. And that's good. I probably will need to. I'd like to move this actually and see if I can get to the. Can I get to? There it is. Like just like that. Grab it. Oh, put it over here, quick. Nice. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to move this so that I could get into and get this. If this ends up upside down, I'm totally fine with it. If it ends up hitting the base and moves closer to the base, even better. What is it doing? It's... Oh my gosh, this is funny. Okay, I'm gonna try and tip it over the right direction. Let's try to tip it over this way. Did you get it? No, it's still gonna stay on its edge. Kind of odd. Why are you so persistent on staying on your edge? Go! Go! Push! Push! Oh no, it's going back the other way now. It's gonna crush you. No, it wants to stay on its edge. That's kind of weird. Alright, we can get a running start. And go. Go, 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 go. Running start, and boom! May have hit it too hard, I think. Maybe. Just a bit hard. Can we stop it? Can we stop it? Can we stop the roll? Stop the roll. Oh, it's like a, oh man, this is a contact sport now. We got to get it on its edge though. Come on. You're gonna be on your edge now, right? Come on. There you go. There you go. Settle down. Settle down, giant container. Oh, come on. You have got to be kidding me. All right, something seriously messed up with physics there. You have got to be kidding me. Settle down. Fall down. Fall down. Stay down. No, stay down. No, stay. Push it down. Stay down. Stay down. Just stand on it, Shane. You got it. You got it, buddy. Just stand on it. There you go. Just stand on it. Settle down. Settle down. Okay, so we moved the container from all the way over here, from over to over here. That's fun. It's out of the way now. We can do things with the stake. Unfortunately, I can't actually do anything with the stake because it's not attached with the mallet. So since it's not attached with the mallet, it actually won't work. So just get it in inventory. If I ever get my voice back, I swear. My God. Get it in inventory, and then we'll go like this. Oh, man. There we go. And slide it into here. Call it good. Nice. All right. So, back into the base, and I think we're done for the stream today. That's been a lot of fun. 2:30 now. Told myself I was going to go until 2, so not too bad this time. Only a half hour, a little bit over. Not bad. Wow. Gotta clear my throat. There's a difference between unable to and going to play a game while you stream. I don't know what that means. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. The content is amazing. Thank you. Technician equals making sure the little things work inside the base. Yes, that's what that means. Let's see. This is how you treat your well-trained astronauts. These are Kerbals. They love it. That's very fun. I bet Shane had a really good time giving a nice body check to this container here, whose mass is quite large, actually, because there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. Ground pylons and stuff. There's probably like 1,000 L. I'm assuming that means liters, but it's kind of weird to measure the mass of a solid object in liters. But it's 300 L. I don't know. Anyway, so there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. And, yeah. Material kits, we got 13,755. Specialized parts, 7,000 specialized parts. I'm not going to run out of those anytime soon. Good supply of polymers available. We're getting decent on the exact materials and rare metals, too. That one drill is doing a whole bunch of work. What's the temp? Super high. 12% thermal efficiency. Probably going to go ahead and stop it. And I think what I want to do in the next time I brainstorm, and I think what I want to do here is I want to get our power station. Let me show you the power station. Let me show you the power station idea. You know what? I'm going to save it for next time. I've already went over. I already said I was going to, end it. So, yeah, Michael's saying fashionably late. Not going to get sidetracked. I love KSP so much. I just never want to stop. So, but we're going to do it next time. I'll show you guys the power station. We're going to set that up. And that's going to be an episode, I think. I'm not sure how I'm going to play this. I might do some footage here. I might play with some of this footage. I don't know. We'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And, yeah, we'll see you guys next time. It's been fun. Bye.